Good morning, my beautiful viewers. How are you guys doing today? Today's is actually July. Sorry about that's a loud noise. Oh, it's my iPad. Today's July 14, 2026. Folks, we had back to back a 4 point. Those on Sunday we had a 4.1. On Monday, which was yesterday, we had a 4.6. This is on the San Andreas fault line right next to not that far from Los Angeles. There is a swarm of earthquake. I really believe the San Andreas fault line is basically unlocking. So we're going to see a lot of stuff taking place in the next weeks or so ahead of us. So I'm just basically want people to know if you're over there in California, listen up carefully. My friends from the West Coast, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are having a great morning. I'm here to tell you guys that the San Andreas fault line is acting up. The San Andreas fault line will be acting up, will be producing some serious seismic activity in the coming weeks. Something is happening, folks. All right. There is a sequence of swarms of earthquake taking place right now, and it's basically right on the San Andreas fault line. All right. Johannesburg, California. So, Johannesburg, California, right there is the epicenter of one of them. The other location, Fraser Park, California. I'm not saying it's right next to Los Angeles, but on a geographical scale, on a global scale, it's not far. It's like right there. But it's not that close at the same time, but it's right in that vicinity. And there is swarms of earthquake happening right now on the West Coast. And the San Andreas fault line is triggering quake even in Northern California right now, also on the Cascade subduction zone. So again, my friends out there on the West Coast, let me unplug my iPad. It just keep making that noise. Things are going to get extremely interesting. All right. Sorry about that, folks. I am just don't want the light to be reflected on the screen. There you go. Not seeing the reflection. So again, West Coast guys, trouble is brewing. And I know this is a topic that's been going on for quite a while. And I really believe this at this point in time is when stuff seriously going to start happening. And I know when I make this video and I say these things, and I'm not the only one saying it. There's other people saying it, writers. There's articles right now writing about it. It's really all over the internet, and we all saying the same thing. And something is not right. Something is happening. So I am on that boat. Something is coming for California and the West Coast. I'm letting people know, and it's going to affect the Cascade subduction zone. The San Andreas fault line right now is just going off the chain, and it's producing some pretty decent sized earthquake. When you see 4.1 and 4.3 going back to back, 3.0, 3.0, it's just a matter of time before that 6.0, 6.5. Never know, 7.0 magnitude might occur. So again, folks, even right now next to Canada, right off the coastline of Vancouver Island, 4.0 magnitude. Not that far from the Cascade subduction zone. Extremely south of Alaska, 5.3. Yesterday, big quakes, man. And again, really big quakes are coming for Japan. So Japan, get yourself ready. Northern part of Japan, right next to, it's off the coastline of Aomori. Aomori? I hope I pronounced that correctly. My friends over there in Japan is Northern Japan. Aomori, Japan. Off the coast, you guys are gonna get some really big quakes. All right, and again, let me go to my friends in the Philippines. Philippines, yes, I told you the southern part of Philippines will be seeing some big quake, big seismic activity. It's happening. It's not going to be far from Jose Abad Santos. So if you're in Philippines and you're close to that area, you guys are going to be seeing some pretty decent activity. And let me go the Malbit. Mabitin, Philippines. If you're in that location, you guys are going to be feeling some big earthquakes. That's the northern part of Philippines. So heads up, guys. And Indonesia, the southern part of Indonesia also. And Fiji and Tonga, still the same result. Big quakes are happening over in that location. But once again, I list some location for my friends in Philippines and Japan. Heads up, you guys are going to be getting some big quakes. All right. The Caribbean also is seeing some big seismic activity, pretty big for the Caribbean. Earth, the southern part of Puerto Rico, you guys are going to be getting swarms. Actually, you guys are getting swarms of activity right now. So, the southern part of Puerto Rico, right next to Guanica, Puerto Rico, or Guanica, Puerto Rico. It's the southern part of Puerto Rico, not far from Pouncy, Puerto Rico. You guys are getting some, basically a swarm of it. And again, heads up, I do believe the quakes have the ability. It's going to get a little bit bigger where you guys are actually going to be feeling it. So, right now, I'm keeping my eyes on the southern part of Puerto Rico and the Caribbean. Again, Puerto Rico, heads up. And but California, it's something is happening right now with the San Andreas fault line, and I'm keeping my eyes on it. So I'm sure in the next couple of days, you guys are going to be feeling some shaking, some movement off the ground. It is what it is. These are the times we're living, and it's good to be alive and good to witness these things. And I always recommend people, guys, please, if you're on the West Coast, make sure you have yourself a bug out bag for each and every one in your household. Not just on the West Coast. If you're in the Philippines, have a bug out bag, each and every one in your family, like a quick bag you can grab and go, and you have all the essential inside of it. If you're in Japan, do the same. If you're in Fiji and Tonga, if you're in Papua New Guinea, if you're on the coastline, I want you guys to do the same. I encourage you guys, have a bug out bag. If you're in New Zealand, another part of New Zealand, these are the places that's going to be affected in the coming future. And we're living in very, very interesting times right now. And I am so grateful to actually witness these things, because I remember years ago reading about these events unfolding in the past. I was like, wow, I never thought I'd be able to be witness to these things in my lifetime. I thought I'd be dead and gone before these things start unfolding. But I've seen the binary system with my own two eyes. So I know from the moment I actually witnessed the binary system with the 7 planets and the 4 moons, I already knew everything is going to be unfolding in my lifetime. And I prepare myself for it. I'm mentally prepared. But again, it's not something anyone should fear, man. I actually think that people know what's in store. I think people should be grateful. I think people should be rejoicing, because realistically, folks, let me get down to the nitty gritty of it. For us to have any form of change on a global scale for humanity, they have to interfere. I'm sorry to say it like that, but they have to come down and put things back in order, into its natural order, so that it can actually be beneficial to humanity on a whole. So if they don't interfere, it is what it is. But we're getting close to that time. I'm speaking in parables, basically. I don't want to come out too much with the information that I'm trying to say, but I know the ones out there who know what I'm talking about get the message. And again, folks, my friends on the West Coast, I want you guys to stay alert for the next couple of weeks, couple of days ahead, couple of weeks ahead. I foresee the San Andreas fault line giving you guys a lot of trouble. So I just want you guys to be prepared. Stay alert. Again, have all the necessary stuff you need for your bug out bag and so forth, because we are entering a new form of reality. But I am grateful to see it. Again, folks, enjoy your day. I really appreciate each and every one of you. So stay blessed. Ciao.